The Constitution talks about peaceful protest. Peaceful protest can't be wanting to beat another MP and calling him pussy and house slave.
Somebody tell me why we living in the land of many waters, but yet me get water from, was it 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning, water cuts off all day.
Threatening to sodomize somebody, which sodomy is illegal in the judicial system, this is enough for an arrest.
Man that rip off the country $191 billion. Yeah, coming out and representing he, because I said something about he. A man with all the years and had no time with none of y'all.
Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Step out of the shadows and come into the light. Now is your time to find your way in life. It's all a journey. Well, you already know it's your girl Melody Thomas, and I'm representing for Let's Talk the Things TV. Now, you know when I want to hear all the latest gossip, all the latest trends, music, news, all that great stuff from Guyana, I subscribe to Talk the Things. So make sure you subscribe and check out the vibes. Right now, you know.
Yeah, why we Talk the Things, why we Talk the Things. Neighbors, how you guys doing, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Let's Talk the Things TV. Boy, Fire Feelings in the building. How you guys doing, man? Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing fine. As you see, we start the video, you know where any pot bubble, you know where they should not on the plate, and you know where they're on the menu. So make sure you stick around to the end of the content to get every little detail that we have for you today. It is the 14th of August. Hope you guys having a blessed Friday evening. Alright, remember, run up the likes on this one and so get the video a hype, and definitely drop your comments. You understand, like we told you already, over is and normal. So if it's your first time over here, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, put your post notification bell on so you're notified when we drop a new video or we go live. Alright, with all that said and done, let's jump into the video. No long talking, no time to waste. We got the man called who? The Honorable Nandall. Yes. Now you guys know the whole situation between James Bond and Terence Campbell that kick off with the protest in Melanie while the president was to be attended there. Now it seems like Nandall brought it up on his platform and was speaking about the MPs with the unmannerly behavior. Basically he said that, oh, you know what I mean, they talk about safe protest, peaceful protest, and you know, the MPs them shouldn't be calling one another names and so forth. But is he speaking about everyone in general or only the PNC? Using or APNU? Anyway, let's hear what Nandall has to say.
See the politicians getting arrested. So when there is a law that says that you can't have unlawful assembly. You can't be protesting violently. The Constitution talks about peaceful protest. Peaceful protest can't be wanting to beat another MP and calling him pussy and house slave. That is not peaceful protesting and breaking down a barrier. And there is a law under the Criminal Law Offences Act that is called disorderly behavior, public riotous conduct, unlawful assembly. All of those are laws for which you can be arrested because they were made for the purpose of protecting the rights or freedoms of other people. That is why those laws were made. So that you can't carry out an unlawful conduct, a disorderly conduct, an unlawful assembly. You can't behave in a riotous manner All of that, those are offenses for which you can be charged. When you interfere with people's meetings, those people's right to associate. And that is what politicians do. They mislead people. You hardly ever see the politicians getting arrested. They go behind the barrier, but they put the ordinary people in front.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you heard Mr. Nandall, now, let me take it back, right? When the president back in daytime, no, don't do the mama. When the president back in daytime, when Granger was in power, how really him and Ali was going on? How Mr. Ali was going on? Wasn't he pulling barrier and now hearing Nandall say peaceful and all these things, is it apply to everybody or it only apply to some persons? Because like I said, both party is wrong. Terence Campbell wrong, James Bond wrong. But James Bond still could have just ignored Terence Campbell instead of going up in front of Campbell. Terence Campbell didn't call you a P word or a house slave. Must he call you a house slave, but he called Terence Campbell the P word. Now both of them wrong. And I just hope it holds on everybody. But you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts. So we got a sister in here, so sending a message. Guyana in 2026, this is millennium time. Now we could understand 2 decades, 3 decades back in the days, blackout and water shortage. Yes. But in this time, with a fast rising economy, a booming economy, an economy when the president goes out, he's painting this picture like, yeah, everything bright and beautiful in Guyana. But still persons in Guyana have to make video like this to definitely let the president know that, oh, yo, stop gaslighting people, bro. We going through terrible things here, so. Viewers, take a listen.
Somebody tell me why we living in the land of many waters, but yet me get water from, was it 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning, water cuts off all day, comes on back at 5 p.m. and then cuts off back at 10 p.m. religiously. Why are we still living in that day and age where water come on and cut off? Or is just me community it happening in? Because I know it ain't happening in Perica. Me know the people in Perica get water whole day. And I know other communities that get water whole day. So why the Grove Diamond area need to be getting water like this? And then when the water come on, me a pee faster than the water will come on. So me can't understand. What we pay water bill for? What we pay what like sometimes you want to rant, but like it too much, like you never got words to say. So I doing some work at me house and the contractor them had to use all the water. All the water done. He said me go wait till 5 o'clock because that life, you have to wait till 5 o'clock for the water come on back for you tank full up. And when it come on back, it's not enough water, it's not enough pressure to fill your tank up in the space of time that it stays on for. But I got to take what I get because you know that the country I live in, I got to take what I get. So no water. Me get must about 1 little quarter tank water from last night. It even got. So I gotta wait for next couple days, must see for the rest of the tank them full up, for the tank full and the rest of the tank them full up. Why? Why I have to be living like this, right? Why? If not blackout, you not got water. If you not got water, you not got internet. And yesterday, all 3 decide for one go. I feel they set for me. I feel them utility companies setting for me. I'm a guy, what I do forget consistent water and light and internet? Well, wait have to do. Somebody tell me. Y'all who got it, please help your sister out. Help the girl out.
And I telling you, I can remember the last upload I did. Whereby the female was speaking to Mohammed the mountain money. She have to pay for just full her tank up a week. And the equivalent that it came to a month, 200 and something thousand a month she got there paying for water because she got kids. I telling you about this is so it's crazy. You know what I mean? The government really got up on the agitation with what they really going on with, bro. I ain't gonna tell no lie. But you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Now we got the man called Strats again on the end, Rastaman. Last time Rastaman, yeah, definitely pull up a next Rasta. Now it seems like Prince, yeah, Mr. Prince, who's activating, or is called the activate or whatever, who renting and, going on for the PPP government. Yeah, the Rastaman come for straight in it. Take a listen, guys.
Prince Peters, or whatever you want to name, Mr. Politician, you need a reality check. Your party need to reevaluate your brains because you're a terrible misrepresentation. We're going to get into that. Considering this is what's going on, you taking too much advantage of Mr. Brian Max. We're going to address your situation now. Yeah, so this here went under the radar slightly. So I brought it up so I could reference where I got my information from. So what y'all gonna do is go over to Brian Max's page and y'all gonna see and look at all these little information there. As you can see, Prince information is there, number and everything. So the evidence and the proof is there. So before y'all listen to me, go check it out yourself. But I'm about to go get into the tea and what stood out the most. Good, y'all with me so far? Alright, so I want y'all to pay attention, right? Number one, we want to look at the harassment factor. Now this is Brian Max here, so these is the messages from Prince. First thing I want y'all to pay attention to is the fact that this start at 7 in the morning. There's messages before, but this is the one that stood out the most. Let's do some reading. Well, I wanna the famous Guyanese word, you, Red Batty. Now we know you know the man Batty Red. Like critiquing beat you old pussy face enough. Like you are get sent home. Brian Max respond. Now 7 in the morning, who want to hear about the famous Guyanese word and who get this sent home? That's automatically harassment. Threatening to sodomize somebody, which sodomy is illegal in the judicial system, this is enough for an arrest. Or what's that old pussy like you are get sent home. That's a death threat. Because if anything was to happen to this man, then we could fairly look at Prince, because he took the initiative to send these threats at 7 in the morning. So obviously it's a priority, so to speak, in my opinion. This is my perspective. This is public knowledge. I'm going to speak on it. Then it says, nobody can touch we. We is PPP. No, my question is this. Considering we have all of this going on in the judicial system and it's being placed somewhat under the rug, even though when there's a corrupt system or situation or someone in the judicial system is corrupt, especially the head, it is the duty of the people them in the same sector to file a complaint if they have beyond reasonable doubt too. If there's consistency in the area, their first step is to file the complaint, which was filed by several of his colleagues, 4 to 5 of them, right? My point is this. If you're a representation of the party in power right now, and there's so many conspiracy about dictatorship and foul play in the judicial system, and you as a PPP representative is coming out and threatening people's life and then stating in text message that you're going to get away with it because you are a PPP is a terrible misrepresentation. Let's say these allegations are false, but you are taking it upon yourself to state that these are reality Brian Max would have to face because he suffered some consequences from a fellow PP member before, which is critics. And you're taking it upon yourself to remind him that if something was to happen to you, because I am a PPP, nothing will happen to me. Right? And then you went as far as saying, bust your belly and cut out your heart and sell it. So now you're implying that PPP are into selling organs, which when it comes to the Adriana situation, they've been accused of covering it up because of a sacrifice in the relationship between them and the owner of the hotel due to the fact that they are in the same party and the fact that they have relationship, they're related through marriage, right? So all these conspiracies come together when it involves Adriana case. And suspicions were there involving them harvesting her organs for sale. Not the president per se, but the PPP member, which is the owner of the hotel. People were insinuating and implying there's a conspiracy which appears to be in the naked eye to cover up because of the relationship between the PPP and Day Hotel. So now, by you doing this here, you're directly implying that this is the behavior pattern of the party that you are involved in. And it's in text message. This must be the most stupidest thing ever. And my thing is this. If these allegations are true, are false, and he's talking in this sense, and it's a misrepresentation, especially when the party in power is going through so much scrutiny, then something severe should be taken. Some action should be taken. He should be placed in jail for these threats. Because based on my experience, a murder threat is enough to get you arrested, detained, or put on bail, right? Because if anything was to happen to this man, it's fair to say Prince is responsible, right? So I'm calling on the party in power to take legal actions against these threats, and the fact that they're utilizing your name in a time where you're being scrutinized, you should take action to bring satisfaction to the public so we could know that this what Prince insinuates here is false about your party. And that's my take on that. If you agree with me, leave it in the comments. If not, I don't know what to say. But
well, definitely we agree with you, Chats. You don't know it, go already break it down. Definitely, it's of course. No, what we say for truth, what we say is not, he really mean it, but still your mouth or certain things that you say could put you in problem. Like I keep telling people, whatever you do on the internet can't rub out. So for you text him, Brian Max, all these things, and he posts it on the internet, we feel it's gonna rub out, it dead. But come back to the government, are they gonna take any action against this? It's the same thing as keep saying. These banner them supporters and facilitates, them is keep putting the PPP more and more in pressure. Cause when them come and open them toilet mouth for talk a set of SHIT, it doesn't make any PPP look we look for say. And we know for a fact, most of these banner them whatever the PPP, that's how they work. So he's saying that they would get off because them is PPP, they ain't lying. He's saying that we would send you home. He ain't lying. They might can't do it right now because the eyes are on them. But don't take them word for granted. This is how they work. Them man is like push the fear inside the people to make people feel like, hey, and it's wrong. You know what I mean? Me as a government, whether I bad or good or wherever I see people doing them thing, I deal with it because this cyberbullying, this terrorists. For you telling a man though, if you want to get sent home, you're making joke, but y'all leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this. So we got this black brother here, so he is a PPP supporter, and basically he made a video before mostly talking about PPP and Muhammad and wherever, and he got clat. You know what I mean? He got rush on his social media page. So he made a next video whereby he's letting persons know why he's supporting the government that is in power right now. Viewers, take a listen, guys. Having a skin problem, especially your face, experiencing spots, not removing, experiencing acne and more, definitely you need to contact Miss Shelly Campbell. Yes, she have the skincare solution for all ages, the #1 direct selling skincare company in the world. Now guys, for more information, if you are interested, remember it's the summertime, don't punish yourself to look the way you don't want to. So here what's up, contact Miss Shelly Campbell on 917-602-8456, or you could visit her on her Instagram at mk_Shelly3. Remember, 917-602-8456 or her Instagram mk_Shelly3. It is the #1 direct selling skincare company in the world, and this is a skincare solution for all ages. Thank you.
Facebook is me again. I am noticing that I'm getting the attention of a lot of people. A lot of people upset, you know, because of the things that I'm saying. Now, you imagine I come out on social media and talk about something that I saw and give my viewpoint, my opinion about it. Like, everybody is free to their own opinion about things. Everybody understand how they feel about this government, you know what I'm saying? The previous government. Everybody got their side and choose their side. But I come out to talk about how I feel about something that I see ain't happening. And look how y'all coming for me and bashing me. Y'all representing a man that is a no-come. You know, all y'all were representing a man. Remember, for all the years, we only had PPP and we had PNC, right? Which is now APNU. So all of y'all is APNU supporters because we never had no win party before. Y'all don't even know this man where y'all coming out and bashing me or representing. Y'all give up your own party and following a man that got sanctioned. A man that ripped off the country $191 billion. Y'all coming out and representing he, because I said something about he. A man with all the years and had no time with none of y'all, but just focusing on smuggling and drugs dealing and all of these things. And y'all coming for talk nonsense about me and cocaine and these kind of bullshit. Things where y'all don't even know nothing about. Eh? Okay, but then, man, look the craziness. Y'all come to represent a man. If I got one dot on me shirt, he shot full up a stain. And this the man where y'all want to represent against me. I put a post on the man, he didn't even comment on the post. The man didn't even say nothing but all of y'all. Eh? Now what I supposed to do? Eh? Should I not be proud to represent this government? To represent the PPP? Eh? If you are proud to represent a nobody, a man will never do nothing for y'all. All the years we know about PNC and we know about PPP. Right? Y'all leaders in PNC, they fail y'all. Because they don't know nothing about uniting and coming together. Right? But the PPP party know about unity. They know about strength. Y'all can talk what y'all want to talk, and that is why I choose to join with them and support them. And anybody who is against them, I have a right to be against and talk against. But at the end of the day, me talking is giving my view of how I see things. Why some of y'all coming personal and trying, I mean, some of y'all ain't nothing. I don't have the time to bother with some of y'all. But I'm just saying, I can see every day what the government doing for me. I can see what they do for the country, all the nice roads we driving on and walking on, and the development. I'm so proud to be in Guyana. Right? But y'all talk about corruption. Go to America, you can see the corruption. Eh? But y'all just got a problem with the government. But y'all ain't got a problem supporting a man who has been sanctioned, a man who has been selfish and selfless all these years in his family. And no time with this country, but just filling their own pockets and ripping out this nation. And y'all running, y'all APNU people. All of y'all is APNU people. Because obviously if y'all is for the PPP, y'all for APNU. Because it was only PNC and PPP. So all the shameless PNC supporters who now join win because this man is a billionaire. And how we get the billions, y'all ain't studying though. How we get the millions, y'all ain't studying though. But y'all want to follow he. Because y'all so hate the government. Government that knows about about running the country. Right? A government that has vision. APNU never had no vision. PNC never had no proper vision for this country. When they go in power, all they could do is think about themselves and thief the money. So, y'all leave me alone. But you know, y'all commenting badly on me. You understand? Because what is bothering me is the fact that y'all running behind a man that don't care nothing about y'all. This what bothering me. Not the comment we y'all making. Because if I assess and analyze all of y'all, most of y'all who talk and the trash, and y'all look at y'all life and look at me own and see if y'all living better than me or y'all making a difference in society, them is the things y'all can look at. Some of y'all were talking about me. That's why I say is want to tell some of y'all some things and call y'all some names. Because I don't even know what's the reason for some of the disrespect that ain't even moving me. For a man that don't know, that y'all don't know nothing about, a man that don't even care about y'all, a man that was sanctioned, a man that me name calling drugs, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But what about the man we name calling in murdering multiple people, drugs trafficking, money laundering, gold smuggling? What about the man? And this is how that you are proud to represent and fighting for and making me our enemy over? Y'all could be real. Eh? I stand behind a government that has been there from the beginning of politics in this country. That's the government I stand behind. APNU has failed miserably. That they're no longer opposition. And y'all run away from them for joining a man because y'all think he can do things for y'all. He ain't got nothing to do for y'all. And he knows nothing about governance and running this country. So, y'all leave me alone. Right? I said what I had to say. That he has enough money and he ain't got to beg the poor for money to help the poor. He putting up a show. And who vex, I roll the door. And I will continue to speak. And all of y'all who feel y'all could get fraggy, y'all jump and come. Peace out.
Well, as you just know, heard the brother there. Well, let me break it down quick and fast. White persons may put their trust in Muhammad because all of this that you just now mentioned, you got to remember that he was with the PPP government. His father used to support him. His father did security, used to do security work for the government. You forget? Muhammad tinted vehicle and all these things. Who used it? The government. You forget? Who Muhammad was thick within all these things going on? The government. You forget? When Muhammad and them end up coming to be enemy, then we hear about all this gold smuggling. We hear about all this killing where they start pinning and saying what Muhammad did and all these things. But what? Who Muhammad was with? And when we say Muhammad, remember Muhammad is these people them title. His name is Azruddin. His father, you understand, Nazar Muhammad, Muhammad's. That don't mean this man was doing no crime. All right, let me start to the father went in because he was with the government. Let me just set up. Right? He was little Kaiga, remember the age when he born. Not because we don't know the sins of the parents' fault upon the children them with, even if they didn't do it, even if the children didn't do nothing, still they would get blamed. We know the for a fact, right? So obviously that's what all of this is about. But Azruddin himself never ordered nobody to get killed or kill nobody. Yes, he was around, he didn't even know what's going on. But take away though, who the family was with, because when we say Muhammad, we're speaking about the family, that's their title. Is the father was running things. How all of these things get for go through port for come out to Guyana? Not a link somebody got to get for these things go through, or else if they was strict within the realms and he was friend or friend not, and they strict with rules and regulation, it would have never happened. Because he now would know scrap. I dealing with these people that can't do no gold smuggling or nothing. But you there with these people, how it gonna go through? Yeah, I remember the interview with the president for the gold board or whatever when he come out and he start out, how these things meet through. If it's me, how it meet, cause God get signed by me, God get signed by 2 other more person. So how I get in whole accountable? Come on, guys. You see a lot of these people that want support people, PAs don't know what's on with them. But you just got to listen. You understand? You just got to listen sometime. But anyway, this is probably going to pull the curtains down. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Like I said, if you watch the video so far, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on so you be notified when we drop a new upload. Run up the likes on this one here, so. And remember to give the video a hype. We out here, so. Until next time, remember to give the video a hype like I told you guys already. Alright? So, until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and we're going to catch up soon. See you.